more than just freedom, the aesthetic, or even the adrenaline. It's community. That is what truly defines what it feels like to ride motorcycles. There's no better feeling than riding with your friends and others that share the same experience as you. Whether it's hitting the windy mountain roads or just a casual meetup for coffee together. The vibration of the motor at your grips, the wind rushing past you as you take in the experience, or best of all, is when you look around you and see the other riders all taking it in, the same experience as you. It's a feeling that can't be matched, yet it can be shared in that one magical moment. That's what makes the motorcycle community what it is.
Holy moly, we're up here. Look at that view. Yeah. Holy crap, that's awesome. Yeah.
So I felt really planted in the corners when I was going through, and I also thought that they did a good job of vibration dampening, so I didn't really feel like I was getting too much roughness, except when I was accelerating, out of the corners. That's typical. But yeah, I thought they were pretty smooth. I felt planted in the corners, gave me confidence to corner well. So I was riding on the Road Attack 4s, and I think I would recommend those, especially for someone that's looking for a sport touring tire, which are my favorite type of tires to ride on.
What stands out about these tires? How did you like them? What do you notice about them that's different?
Yeah, so I've run a couple different tires back in my past life, previous life. Got hooked up with Continental. What I really love about them is their reliability and their predictability. The tires speak to you really well. I mean, whether it's grip edge, whether it's at traction, whether how hot it is, how cold it is. You really know where the tire is at all times, and I really enjoy that reliability and comfortability in the tire.
What's your feeling with the tires? What characteristics do you like? What stands out to you versus other tires that you've used?
The way they grip. When I was taking the curve, and at the beginning I was not familiar with the tire, so I was just taking it easy, but the more I leaned, the more I felt the tire gripping it. So I just started blowing at it the same way that I do with the other tire, and it responded beautifully. Now, I think I'm just gonna stay with this. They feel so good.
What do you love most about riding motorcycles?
I think my favorite thing is the community that I get to be friends with, and you get to make friends from so many different parts of the world, people of all different types of hobbies and jobs, and meet really cool people.
It lights the whole sky.
It's the feeling of freedom that it gives me. That's like nothing else compares to it. That's like definitely my favorite part about it.
This tire, honestly, I would recommend it to a lot of my buddies. Very responsive, a very confident feel for the bike. They heat up really quickly, which is important.
the MT10 that I'm on, short wheelbase, and the bike likes to lean in really quickly, but the tires seem to be really smooth as I lean in, where a lot of the times I find the bike's just kind of chaotic as I throw it over, but it's been a really smooth feel with these, which I've actually liked a lot.
Even in like lower temperature like we had, like 40, 30 degrees, even the grip was amazing. And even going on, you know, leaning, things like that, I noticed that compared to the ones that I had before, it's just lovely.
Tires feel great. I mean, the grip and the feedback's amazing. Even in mixed conditions, we've had really cold, a little bit warmer, nothing too warm, but conditions where you want good feedback and good grip from a tire in lower temperature conditions, and they perform flawlessly. Not once did I have a point where I felt like there wasn't enough grip or it wasn't talking to me enough. It talked to me the whole time. Even in the pavement, where the pavement wasn't perfect, it still felt good and still let me know that I was okay. I had no grip issues whatsoever.
Tires feel great in the lean. Feel more confident than other brand tires. I've ridden almost every other brand, at least once or twice. Feel a whole lot more comfortable in these Contis.